Hello and welcome back to another Casual Night Chit Chat show. Now, before we begin, another small little housekeeping. Okay, cool. Uh, let's see, stream elements. Okay, so today what we're gonna do is I'm gonna test, right, this week, episode 18. I think it's episode 18, right? Need to double check a little bit. Okay, that's the reason why I need to do some housekeeping and episode 8. Now, today we're gonna test out multi-stream. That's right, I think it's time to move on to, I won't say move on to another platform, but it has been a while I did multi-stream and hey, you know what? I need to grow. I want to grow and I need to grow. Obviously, I think the most See, the question is it really the content? Nobody cares. Nobody wants to watch this type of content. That is a question. Yeah, it's something that, you know what, let's talk about it. Let's talk about streaming in general. And of course, before we begin, obviously, like and follow me on Twitch. I do open a new kick account, so let's see how that goes as well. I think the most important, okay, YouTube. No, I'm not gonna go live to YouTube. Not I got tongue twisted. I'm going to say so many things, but nothing comes out. Okay, okay. The main reason why I'm not live streaming to YouTube is that I'm uploading this directly after the stream to YouTube, so that's not a big problem for me to stream to YouTube just yet. And YouTube, I want to keep it. Eventually, I will live stream to YouTube, right? Oh boy, yep. So that's that. I will just let it go for now. And today, not to say one review about no. Before we go to that part, I want to try out the cake platform. That's it. I just want to try it, and the best way to do it is just multi-stream straight away. Okay. The more reach, the better. So that's that, and that's about it. Okay, so today's topic is actually a very interesting topic for me. And this one of those topics that I will talk from time to time because how do you grow your audience? And I don't have an answer for sure because I am trying to grow. Once I grow, then probably I have an answer. But until then, I don't like to use this word, but it is what it is. So first and foremost, right, I did read up a little bit more on how to, not say how to grow, but to grow and such. And it is interesting because on one end, there's a huge checklist. All right, so I'm gonna go through my own checklist and see how it goes. All right, that's number one. Number two is no, I think that's it. Yeah, I'm gonna go through my own checklist and see how we fare or how I am faring. Obviously, that goes without saying. If there is one viewer on the channel, I will continue to stream. Although it's, I won't say depressing, it is definitely demotivating. And of course, this year I'm going to do game development and whatnot, so might as well just do it live a little bit. So that's that. All right, that's the opening sentiment topic. That's a preface. Oh, I don't know why I put it this way. That's the opening line. All right. So without further ado, I want to test out a few things first. Number one, obviously, is to test out my game. And where is my game? So today, do I want to attempt to do with season 1 on the way? One of the key thing is about what do you call this? Great. I lost my train of thought because I'm trying to look at other stuff at the same time. Oh no, I really lost the train of thought. Okay, you know what? Rewind. Rewind. Okay. With season 1 on the way, I cannot do live game dev. Number one, because the game has to still continue to run for the whole entire stream as best as I can. The current schedule is I'm gonna reserve at least one, no, not one, the last 15 minutes and do like quick bug fix if there is, which I actually have a few bug fix. and a few small little game dev. Okay, sadly, most of the game dev will have to be done off stream, and that is interesting for sure. So that's that. All right, cool. And so that's the setup. All right, cool. I think I fixed. Oh no, I didn't fix a few things. Yeah, because you can see milestone story unlock point gain 0. No, it's not point gain 0 because I managed to load up the bar. Total milestone point. Huh. Okay. Point gain. Okay, maybe you have to reword, right? No. Hold on a sec. Point gains this session. Okay, you know what? I'll restart the game. I think I have to go to this. Have to go through this approach. Okay, there we go. This session. Yeah, I think I have to reword a few things, right? Okay. Gonna turn off the game for a while. And okay, so that's one. Number two, I'm gonna go back and forth on restream. No, not restream. I'm using restream to do the streaming. Yes, and I want to see if it's still I'm not saying it's still doable, but I want to make sure. Okay, cool. It's doable. Oh no, don't unmute side. All right, cool. I want to say hi from Chit and see. Okay. Yes, hi from Cake. One of the biggest thing. Oh, okay, cool. No, because on one end, I have a stupid idea, but I don't think I'm gonna execute just yet. Okay. Let's see how the view goes first, and that's the topic for today. But still, I like to try out different stuff to see how things go, because that would be quite interesting. Okay. Did I say anything on stream? No. Oh no, kick. Wow, no, it doesn't load. Does not load Kick's chatbot. Okay. I cannot. Yeah, I used to do multi-stream back in the day, testing out stuff. Okay, game is running. Points gain 46. All right, cool. Everything is working. Everything is working. And then, all right, so cool. This is working on this side, and I want to look at my restream. All right, restream is not, it's not doing anything, which is not cool. So I need to figure out what's happening over there. If not, the chat cannot chat with me, and that will be not so fun. Okay, cool. You know what? I'm not gonna do too much of debugging right now. One last thing, just one last thing. Compact mode. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, no. Apparently it should. It should bring in. Yeah, error. Okay, internal error. Oh boy, internal. Okay, cool. Anyway, that's that. So let's start off with today's topic. Streaming. Okay, so now I'm gonna be a bit more specific. Okay, number one on what do you call this, on the mute. Number one on my checklist is always and has always been content. Yeah. Huh. Okay, so it says sending. Hold on a sec. I got distracted because it says sending data to Kick. But Kick is live. Okay, I'm confused. I'm confused. All right, so I'm gonna. Oh. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea. Okay, cool. First and foremost is content. Content is king, no matter how I see it. No matter how you go around it, content is number one. Unfortunately, that always, what do you call this? It always brings up the notion: is my content good enough? And that's the metric of success. That's the part though. Wait, I want to try out this. So content is king, no matter how you go with. And with that, the metric for my channel is it entertaining? Is it fun? Is it something people want? Do I want to chase the trend? And it is tough, right? Content is king. Now, if your content is boring or not attracting viewers like mine, that's the question is what is the secret sauce, right? Until today, I don't have it. Okay, I think it's one of those things where, wow, no, I just remembered. There are one or two things, but it is down to the point. Yeah, you need to spend money to make money. Not to say I want to say about that. Okay, good. Special is working, sort of. So yeah, because I look at a lot of channels out there. How we are in. I am in the. I'm not say trend. All right, the current. Okay, you know what? I've been watching a lot of reaction videos or reactor videos. Uh, it is interesting though. Okay. All right. Content number one. Number two, if there's not many people watching, yeah, this is the fun bit though. If not many people are watching, what should I do? What can I do? So those are the things I've been trying, and that's the reason why last 2 years, series one for my drop, I decided, you know what, as go back to my, not saying go back to my roots, but go back to my original requirement per se. As long as one viewer, okay, I will stream. That was when I not say started streaming. When I started streaming, I was trying to build my channel, and then it kind of fizzles out. At the end of the day, is my content fun enough? Unfortunately, yeah, it's one of those things where I can, okay, I'm not saying I can safely say, but it's one of those things that I can say if there are people, not say there are people, right? There are so many people out there. Why only certain people manage to get their stream up and running and boom, gets a lot of viewers? And I wouldn't say entertaining, but entertaining, fun to watch, because some people's personality is just built for, not just built, but that's how they are. Okay. I can't say talent, because talent is another thing. Some people are just, I would say, lucky, blessed, genetics were all aligned. Okay, some people are just like straight up. Okay, it's their thing. It's their thing. That's the first group of people. It's like not everyone can do streaming for sure. I have to admit, I am definitely not in the crowd of I can do streaming. Slightly painful, but you know what? I am probably the third category. Okay, so, but before we go to the third category, second category would be talent. Okay, they might not be born for it, but some people have talent to turn things around. Some people, yeah, people have different talents. Okay, talent in streaming. So there's a difference between gifted and talent, but they are very, very close. Because, okay, you know what? Maybe we can talk about it. What's the difference between talent and gifted? I'm gonna search for Google. I want to get the actual definition. Is gifted same as talent? Talented, yeah. Okay, because I think it's quite similar, but it's not. Yeah, gifted and talented are not exactly the same. Cool. See, I know they are not. They are different, because gifted, having exceptional. Alright, so this is just quick Google, right? Gifted means having exceptional talent or natural ability. Talent means having a natural aptitude or skill for something. Okay, so it sounds the same. So what makes it really, really different? Gifted learners have outstanding abilities in one or more academic subjects. Talented learners have outstanding abilities on one or more practical subjects. Okay. Okay, so gifted is academic and talented is practical. Huh. Interesting. So the example is student shows aptitude for subjects like math. Okay, cool. Okay. So wrong choice of words. All right. So talented. Some people the first, but then again the first. Okay, you know what? First group. Okay, so I cannot use the word gifted. I would say the first group would be the one that you are born with. But can I say you're born with it? Because it sounds like it's talented, right? Okay, you know what? First one is talented. Basically, it's easy for you to understand what to do, and then you learn fast. Okay, I'm gonna stick with that. Right? Basically, you have it. You have it going. It's like you have it. It's yeah. So that's that. So that's number one. So that means I don't have number two. So because I was about to say like the first one is you're born with it, like naturally it comes naturally to you. Second one is like it's in between, you are born with it, right? You can, okay, not say you work hard for it. Work hard is number three. That's the reason why. Number two is like you learn extra fast. Oh, there we go. The right place at the right time. But that is like strange. That is like, yeah, because I want to put that up. You're at the correct time, correct place, and you just got lucky. Like, yeah, it's like you caught lightning in the bottle, straight up. So that's what I want to say. So okay, so first one is talent, right? You're gifted, you're talented, you know, yeah. Everything comes easy. Not say easy. I cannot use the word easy because there are talented people out there that are lazy, and there are talented people out there that they put in the work. Obviously, the one that puts in the work gets the result. The ones that are talented, but they are just bumping around. And this is the part that sometimes infuriates me. Because talented people, okay, see, I think can I use the word talented, gifted? Because anyway, for some people, they just, I'm going to use academic, they just put a little bit more effort. Let's say, because I usually use this as during my studies, during my academic days, like people just put in last minute study, boom, ace all their subjects. Like, wow, it's crazy, right? So talented, gifted, okay, cool. And then they are just generally lazy, so but it's still painful because they just put in a little work where people like me have to put a little bit more. Okay, I think the general message is it's on the third one. Okay, you get it by putting the work, put in the grind. Yep. And while putting in the grind, there is also a handful of cases where you just don't get it. Okay, there are people who are lucky, right place, right time, boom, everything aligns, stars align, boom, everything, ta-da. And then some people they had it all and then they crash and burn. That's also another fun thing. That's another fun thing. You had it all and then crash and burn. Whew. Okay, so anyway, I will officially put the list. All right, number one is gifted, talented, which means everything comes naturally to you. Number two, okay, the number two part is, I won't say 50-50 thingy, because number two is you're just lucky. You're just happening to start at the right time, and then you got your first windfall, or you get windfall, caught lightning in a bottle, and then you got enough, I won't say capital. You basically like the pioneers, right? When you're the pioneer, then the next one comes to number three. Are you still putting in the grind? Are you still putting in the work? And if you're still putting in the work, obviously success will come naturally. easy. Okay. If you don't put in the work to maintain, then yeah, crash and burn. Now, of course, there are a lot of success story out there, and of course, with success equivalent, there are also lots of, I would say, failure. I won't say failures. I cannot use it, but yeah, you have burnout, crash out, failures, stuff like that. Yeah, there's no way of going back and forth with that. So I am at number 3, put in the work. The question is, am I, having the results? Unfortunately, for the not say longest, probably because I'm not putting enough work. Because is it competitive? At this stage, it is. All right, straight up, it is competitive. No matter how I see it, it is competitive. Yeah, no. Because I started, okay, I started my YouTube channel while playing officially, all right, officially, when I played Destiny 2. Or okay, you know what? I'm gonna put a pin a little bit. I want to focus this game just a little bit. Just a little bit. I want to challenge that. Because I want to restructure my sentence a little bit. And yeah, the game is not letting me. The game is not letting me. Okay. So it goes like this. There are. Okay, we're gonna take a look at the bell curve. But at the same time, you have to also take a look at the bell curve. And yeah, no, unfortunately, there are some things you just have to push. Because most people. Okay, so let's take off most of the people. Like most of the channels out there. Like there's lots of channels out there, and some channels they got millions of views, and some of them are like, question. It's GG for me. Let it go for it. It's GG for me anyway. I got nothing to answer. Fall, yeah, KO. 6-6. Tied. But I got too much damage. Too much damage for me. Okay, so here it goes. Now I am at the I won't say. So there's a bell curve, because we also have to acknowledge like there's so many people, alright, so many people does streaming, so many people does TikTok, Instagram, and whatnot. And then what determines you to be an influencer? Like what makes it successful and not, right? Yeah, there's gonna be a pool of people in the bell curve, right? They are super unsuccessful, super unsuccessful. And then there are people who are trying to get by and not going nowhere, like me. But am I going nowhere? Question. At the end of the day, I think putting the grind, right? I'm gonna end it interesting way, like for those who are stuck in the middle, like me. And the question is, am I on the other end? That's the question though. Am I on the other end? Am I grinding to success or not? And then people, like, there's a lot of story like, okay, you know what, you grind halfway and then you give up, and then some people just continue and they strike gold. There's so many stories out there. It is interesting for sure. No matter how you see it. Yep. And some people who started later, boom, success. Like, yeah, cool. So ideas, and that comes to the question, not say question, that comes to execution at the end of the day. You know what? Yeah. Yep. That is something. Some people, of course, there's also seasonal as well. One trick ponies, one hit wonder. Yeah, no, there's so many things. So many things can change as well. So where am I getting at is first, of course, understand where I am right now. I'm just putting in, all right, on the record, I'm just putting my current conundrum. So unfortunately, my channel is not growing I won't say growing, but my Twitch channel is like neither here nor there. I do run a YouTube channel as well. This video will go up to YouTube. My YouTube channel is a little bit okay-ish, or rather much better than Twitch, but still it's slow and mellow. Obviously, key thing is still out there. Does people want to consume the style of content that I put out? And truth to be told, or rather, not say truth to be told, but after looking at things, probably not. Probably not. But still, you have to put in the grind, and the grind is consistency. And okay, so this is the next part. Unfortunately, I don't have enough time to do daily content. So like if you say content creator, why not? I think most of the time you have to put at least a daily content. Okay. This I'm following through a list, okay? Number one is daily. Okay, consistency is key. So in terms of consistency, I kinda have it. But because it's not working, that's why I need to switch up a little bit, okay? It's a very same thing. It's the same exact thing as games as well. Because I will bring out a few examples for games. Like some games people will still continue to play, and then games, or in general whatever games you are playing, it's always the first few weeks is gonna be the peak of most players, because it's like, oh, new game, yay, and then after that you continue, it will continue to go down and down and down and down. All right. I think it's, somewhere says around the ripple. You don't want to see the splash. You want to see the ripple, like how far and how long the ripple can carry either your game, your views, your channel. And I can see lots of people starting to swap to, I wouldn't say news, but news and in general news, because news is always on a daily basis. Every day is gonna have a new news, and that's the fun bit. I've been consuming lots of news as well, especially video game news. So I did promise myself a few things, okay? Before we go to a bit more, like why don't I cover news and whatnot? A few things that I don't want to cover because it's not to say it's just time wasting, but I feel there's on one end I feel there's nothing interest. I mean, there's better things to spend with my time, which is also another huge topic by itself. That's the fun bit though. That's the fun bit. I definitely I have no other better way to do it. To say it. It's like there are so many things to go around. GG. GG6868. Nice. Unfortunately, I'm super lucky at here. So, yeah, there we go. And a great example. Lucky. RNG lucky. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So back at the hand, I won't cover news. I won't cover politics. Unfortunately, I think the trend is going to that position. Okay, either that A or B, the content I'm consuming going to that direction, and I don't want to do it. Okay, I want to remain neutral. The channel should remain neutral and just cover games. So I'm started to cover. All right, so let's see. For those who are watching for YouTube, okay, Star Citizen, that's the general content, and then Dune Awakening, Incoming, a little bit of Monster Hunter. I did put a requirement for myself. Some people would call it silly, but I would say I will only cover games that I will play. Okay, if I want to cover something, I must play the game. That's it, and it has to be bought. It cannot be just, oh, you know what? It's gonna be a free copy. It's like, no free copy. It has to be. I have to buy it. So the closest thing I can do is game journalism. But game journalism, there's also like Polygon is closed. Polygon has closed, or or downsize a lot. I need to get on top of all those drama, and and that's one thing. And okay, the next part is if I want to do game journalism, then that's a whole nother profession out there. Can I do it? Maybe I could. Maybe I could. I'm gonna put a pin on that. I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna say no just yet. And I don't think I should say no. Yeah, because I try to cover the Switch, and it on one end, like if you don't feel nice, or you don't feel, I'm not say comfortable, like this is the part where it comes the grind. All right, so there are some things you just don't enjoy doing it. I'm gonna put it simple. Some things you just don't enjoy doing it, and if you don't enjoy doing something, if it's not your main job, it's tough. It's tough. Like you won't get any motivation to do it. That's for sure. And that's the reason why. Yeah, because for me, I just don't enjoy covering those type of stuff. Yeah, and I tried. All right, I did give a try. Didn't feel it. So, unfortunately, because of that, my content is lackluster. Not the content that people wants to tune in, which is also interesting though, because now I'm going to Cake, or trying out on Cake, is like how much, I won't say how easy or how hard, okay, but I want to figure out how things go on Cake, because I tried other streaming platform as well, and it is, I won't say I won't say bad, but I think you have to put in the work. No matter how you see it, you have to put in the work. At the end of the day, the question is, if it's not sunshine and rainbow, do you still continue? Some people are just, it's like cut things loose. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I'm going, like, my channel's going nowhere, and done. Some people will just want to do something else in life, and say they'll move on. So that's okay. That's okay. So yeah, that's that. Technically, my channel is first and foremost gaming. So my live stream, I want to actually move. So you know what? Story time. Story time. So streaming. The initial stream is Destiny, right? I want to play Destiny, then raid and whatnot. And then I realized there are people out there that are much more, I would say, hardcore. I tried. That's one of the main reasons why my channel is casual, average casual gamer. Just your average casual gamer. But then again, some people out there, but those are product reviews. But product reviews, that's also another thing. You have to spend the initial commitment. Yeah, the initial commitment. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough in that sense. Okay, anyway, I started to go back into streaming because of all this Web3 games and stuff. All right, I will not shy away. Okay, I tried to do all this Web3 NFT crypto game. In fact, Brawler was, for now I'm gonna say was. Is it still? Actually still. GG. Yeah, I got nothing. Yeah, I was trying to go for it. I started streaming because Brawlers, and it's a Web3 game. It's an NFT crypto game. I play, right? I try to see if it gains any traction, and the problem is back to not say back to square one, but the same thing as every other games out there. The shelf life is just done. No, it's just done. Game is simple. Game is simple. Game is straightforward. Is it a complete game? I'm still gonna say no, because it lacks on single player. And that's the part where I want to. That's the second half, right? So I switch up a little bit, and here we are, right? here we are. Of course, I tagged on a little bit. So because I started streaming and like, okay, you know what? Let's try to make my own collection. So instead of calling NFT, I'm gonna call it digital collection, and I'm giving it away for free. That's the best part. Free. So that's one. Now I don't think there's anything else. Yeah. And of course, this year I decided to tag on game development because not to say I want to understand game dev, but I need to put myself in the shoes of game development. And here we are. All right, I'm making a game alongside with my I'm not saying alongside with my stream, but I'm gonna use the stream time to showcase how long it is for me to make a game. Me, all right, and it's gonna be just me, no external help whatsoever. I just want to see how far can I go, and of course I also am tracking how long I'm putting in the game dev as well, because you need to keep track of time. I need to keep track of time. And last but not least, I do have a 9-to-5 job, so these are extra on the side. But I want it to be a side hustle. Yeah. So that's that actually. That's my story for as of today. Yeah, I see some people who started much later than me. Another game? Yeah, I am really queuing up for another game. So that's up to you, Deadly Buddha. That's up to you. Probably one more game, and then we will move on to the halftime show. So my schedule, I for my streaming schedule, I'm splitting it half, right? First half brawler, second half we're gonna do some chit chat, and I've been I've been talking for the topic already, so that's great. But to close things, I think at the end of the day, before I close, the topic is that some people who started late, again, if your content is great, I think you can easily grow if people like your content. That's the thing though. That's the thing. That's the thing. Anyway, so that's that. And to close it, very straightforward. You just have to do it, right? The cliche word of just do it. Do it. No, I'm gonna use Shia. Just do it. There's no simpler way to go around. Yeah, because I'm trying as much as I can. Truth to be told, I'm trying as best as I can. The results were, well, I got my results, right? It's just not that great. Why am I still continuing? All right, so the next part is why am I still continuing? Basically putting in the grind. Straight up, just putting in the grind. No pain, no gain. Yeah, just putting in the grind. And that's it. All right. So the only difference, not say the only difference, all right. The key thing why I'm still putting in the grind, because game dev, it's a skill that I can develop. Basically, I'm training my game dev stuff, and that's it. That's it. And with that being said, I am actually running a game on Twitch. I mean, using Twitch platform in order to build a game. Which currently, right now, the game that I'm running is its most basic form. Hopefully down the line, we can have a little bit more cooler game. Or not say cooler game, a little bit more complex, which is definitely a next year thing. Yeah, or not say next year, a future thing. Yeah, I couldn't really say next year. Yeah, I couldn't. So the easiest way is just for the future. At least, all right, the main goal at the end of the day, all right, as long as I have one viewer, I think I can still continue to stream. Not a big deal. I'm streaming so that I can have a little bit of consistency for putting out content. No, A. Number one, content. Number two, my game dev. I would say game dev vlog, because it's technically a video, right? Yeah, but at this age, there's lots and lots of effort to do all these things for sure. Lots and lots of effort. So there we go, putting in the work. Yeah, at the end of the day, I think the most simplest thing is if you are learning something. Ooh, I want to challenge. If you're learning something, if you're gaining, I won't say progress, but if you're gaining skills, I think it's still worth doing, right? With or without viewers. Even though if I'm not streaming, I would still put in the work to game dev. I'll do this. Oh wow. 7-8 or 7-7. Wow. Yeah, that is one and I couldn't beat. 8-8 to 7-8. Even if I don't call out, I still get beat up. I don't know. Like I said, risk it for the biscuit. So that's that. That is that. So we are done with the first half of the game. Now brawlers. No matter how I go around and around, it still needs a single player game. Yeah. Okay, cool. That's one small little key topic I want to put on today. I will revisit this from time to time because yep. So as of today, I'm gonna multi-stream. I'm gonna definitely stream Kick, and I want to see the reception over there. Let's see how it goes. If it's good, great. If it's not good, then too bad. I tried. There's no what do you call this? Yeah, you just have to do it right. Okay, so that's that for the topic. Now for the coverage. Now because I'm doing game dev and unfortunately, all right, so now we're gonna talk a bit about the game. So the schedule right now, season 1, can't really do game dev live. So I have to do it off stream. And so what can I and what should I be doing? So I think that's gonna be a next question or next next stream. That will be a next stream. GG, yeah, no, GG. That was painful. 7-8-8. No, 8-8-7-8. So we play Brawl. Okay, so that's the reason why I'm putting this topic out. Am I going any okay, the main, not say the main topic, but am I going anywhere? No. Streaming, yeah, no, we started off. So the next one is content, all right? I'm gonna do this on the next episode. We're gonna talk about if you have been streaming, I have been streaming brawlers. All right, see ya, my friend. Thank you for tuning in. So here comes the most important thing, content. All right, we're gonna have a part 2 or not say part 2. We're gonna revisit this key topic. Right now, I have been streaming brawlers for I would say well off 2 years. Wow, no, 2 years. 2 years for brawlers. And is anyone tuning in? The answer is there is. In fact, actually, I owe my not say my new okay my current channel or the current reason why I'm still streaming, I owe to the initial viewers who stream when I restart. Okay, I restarted my stream lots and lots. I don't say lots and lots of time, but a few times. Okay, a handful. And before we go to that part, I do owe the people to tune into my stream straight up. Okay, there's no way to go around, even though there's only a handful and it started to dwindle a lot. That is the fact. I can't fight against it, and I would not blame them as well, because at the end of the day, the most important thing is everyone has their, I would say everyone has 24 hours. How they choose to use their 24 hours is up to them. Okay, if they decided to spend 1 hour to tune into my stream, I am extremely happy. Yeah, no, so that's the fun bit. It's really the fun bit. And what makes you tune into other people's channel? One of the, for me is it's I hate to admit, drama, drama lava. That's one. Number two is news. That's where I get a little bit more news on games. And then thirdly, opinions. So I think the best way I can do it is just opinion based. Yeah, no, that's it. That's it. So on my checklist, okay, so now I reached to a point like so this is my checklist. Before I go to checklist, I have to add this on. So I've been streaming brawlers for 2 years already. Is there anyone watching? Anyone tuning in? Any new people tuning in? Answer is no. Because as the game, there's not many new. In fact, there's no new people tuning into brawlers in general, playing brawlers. So it is a life cycle of a game. Some games people will not say continue to revisit, but so this is the fun bit though. That's the reason why I want to do this on only one buy. Yeah, yeah. That's it. Like shelf life. Like I'll put it this right. At this current stage, I'll be not say I'll be frank, but the science has shown for most, in fact, any game, right? Any game reached to this point of life span, you know, it's either A, game is done, it runs its course, it's just done, right? Unless there's a new update or whatnot, that's it. And then the one who is continue to play is fans, and I would say I won't say true fans just yet, but the one who likes to play the game. Now, unfortunately, if it's a PvP game, that's where we can talk a little bit more like how can you make a PvP game and still enjoyable at this stage, at this game stage life, I would say. But that's not for today, right? That's definitely not for today. So today we're going to talk about the course that I've been taking for my game. So after 2 years of streaming brawlers, I still continue. I'm still going to give it another year till the end of this year, and then I'll have to make a decision. But the difference is I need to tag on game development on the side because I've been talking a lot about how the game can be, I won't say optimized, but features, whatnot. And I decided for myself, okay, you know what? If I'm gonna throw shade, I need to have some skin in the game. So that's why I'm building the game. That's it. That's it. All right. Building the game, understand why is it taking so much time to build whatnot, and I would say if this is my main 9 to 5 job, it is still tricky. It is still tricky, for sure. I can do game news, and we have lots and lots of game news. Talking about game news, I'm gonna tease, not say tease. Right, if you like playing video games, GTA 6 trailer is out. You know what? I need to plan to move on to that part. GTA 6 is out, which is good. Not say out. The trailer is out. Everyone is excited. I am excited. Yep. So I need to plan a little bit for so many things I want to do. So many things I want to do, so little time. Now the question is which is worth doing it. So this one I've been going through a lot of time. Is the juice worth the squeeze? If I am not enjoying doing my stream right now and making games, the answer is no. But I will continue. I will continue to put in the grind. Like I said, I owe I won't say it's come back. I still have to reach 1,000 subscribers. Wow, now there's so many things there's so many goals that I need to hit. Yeah, I think that's the easiest way to put it is at this current stage, if you're feeling down or whatnot, just put in the grind. If you're learning, I do hope Because for me, I'm learning the game dev. Although recently a little bit slower than usual because I'm running the live. I'm running the game alongside the stream, so that really takes time off from really developing the game, which is a bit painful. You know what? For this last 10 minutes, let's talk about the game. Let's see. All right. Let's go through some of the hoops that I'm going through right now. All right. So now, because of the game, right, you can play the game on Twitch for those who are watch. If you're watching this on Twitch and or Kick, you can actually play the game. I don't know if the commands can be registered on Kick. I am curious. I'm curious on that. No answer. I am no answer. I would test it out. I can't test it out right now because I'm really in the game and I don't want to turn the game off. I don't want to reset the game. So yeah, with season 1, right? So because of this game that is running right now, I can't really do much on live. If it's like this, usually the next half an hour, the remaining half an hour of the stream, I would love to develop the game. But because the game goes live, not say live, because I'm running the game, I can't do much. I really can't do much. That is not so fun. So the current roadblock is because of season 1. I won't blame season 1, but because how I scheduled the game dev session, it is a bit slow and boring. Alright, just to show you guys, this is the game dev. This is the game. Oh, I can no, you know what? No green screen. Green screen is boring. Look at this. I can do this. Alright, it is a tried and true 3D game. Yeah, okay. Something that I just want to show off. So I'm developing this game. The first game obviously is going to be very straightforward, very simple. And then the next, you know what? Let's try to sprint. I'm going to put a little bit more time and effort to get this game to a playable stage, and then we will start implementing small little things. So with the last remaining 8 minutes, and I want to reason why I say the remaining 8 minutes or something like that. I did promise myself, okay, this one's you can see it's a bit stupid. 1 hour. The stream should only run for an hour. One of the biggest thing is lots of people, I don't want to take too much time off people, and that's the main reason. I know it's stupid because people say you should stream at least 2 to 3 hours daily. That's the problem. Daily is something that I don't have. The luxury of time, I don't have. Okay. So, with that, I'm gonna put a pause because we're gonna continue this the next episode, which not episode, the next stream, which is Thursday. Thursday, we're gonna talk about content, a little bit more extensive. Okay, now let's see where we are. Already reviewed this last episode, and let me bring up the logs. Come on, where's log? So we have everything. So I want to make this like a digital pad. So this supposed, okay, you know what? Let's do this. Let's try to do it again. Okay, now we have the character moving. Now we need the AI to move. So I need the AI to move and hit back. But before we do the AI hit back, this guy, the enemy should receive damage. Okay, so I'm gonna open this up, and then this is basic avatar. Okay, so before we do that, because I have a boss which I done here. Okay, AI simple ROM. Okay, yep. Manager, why did it not do anything? So there is a raid manager, so that's boss v2. Okay, no, we don't care about this. We care about this guy over here. Okay, it's under player avatar manager. All right, so we're gonna go and check our combat, because that's the next thing I need to figure out, and I'm gonna figure out, we're gonna do this today, right? the first task of the day, or rather the first task of the day, the task of the day that I need to complete on stream. We're gonna get at least the bot to be like the boss to register. And okay, so HP3, since I have all the things up and running, I actually can do this. No, where are you? Enemy. Current HP. It's not getting attacked. Okay. Avatar active. Yes, alright, cool. So the avatar is not active. And then KO. Gotcha. Okay, gotcha. So now we have that up and running. Now I just need to go through my script and we're gonna activate, because I added a few things on, like a safety switch per se. All right. So let's bring out the script. Actually, I really, you know what? Truth to be told, I did not expect that I enjoy doing live scripting. At first I was saying that, oh, live scripting, it's going to be difficult, it's going to be tough because, you know, I have to change screens, I have to do this, do that. But at the end of the day, I enjoy. Yeah. So back to this, I actually don't mind streaming because partially I do, not say really enjoy, but I do enjoy. Right? It is not a chore. Okay, I think that's the correct word. You cannot. Okay. Let me go to spawn enemies, player attack. Okay, so this get player. Avatar AI setup. Player. No. Wait. I need to see how to spawn. Spawn enemies. Enemy. Get component enemy. Enemy setup. Player attack. Okay. If I go to that, all right, sweet. So the player already, this is setup. This is player. Player is already spawned directly inside. This one is enemy. Okay, so we're gonna put very simple. This is basically using, I want to, first and foremost, I want to copy this from some other like digital pad. All right, I draw this inspiration from Digimon. So Digimon combat is very straightforward for now. So I'm actually copying how this fight is. So the fight is very straightforward. Okay. So now we spawn the boss or we spawn enemy. Yeah. And then now what we're going to do is we're going to set up and activate. Okay. So player avatar manager. So this is the part where all the, even though it says player avatar manager, but I'm using this to use as a, what you call this? A universal script. I got lost. I really got lost. All right. So we're gonna put in a few more perimeters. We got single player, we got enemy, because we want to make sure this is an enemy, then avatar active. Okay, done. So we're gonna put a placeholder for now. External raid adventure. Okay, we're gonna copy this line for now. AI commands. Set attack. Set to roam AI commands. No. Technically, it is AI command set to attack, set to, yeah. But the difference is, yeah, I need to write this properly next time. Script. Okay. Boss setup, raid adventure, game manager. Oh, okay, cool. This from single player. All right, single player is here. This is from the raid. So this is the Twitch raid. Twitch raid adventure. Extra setup for raid boss, raid ever. Okay, yeah, this is under the Twitch raid. So we're gonna put this by itself. Ooh. Okay. Okay. And then we're gonna put this here so that we know this only for Twitch rate. And then technically I need to put modeling in my live session, but I don't think I can put modeling in my live session. We have one outstanding note, so I'm gonna do it off stream. All right, enemy setup this from single player game. So, yeah, we don't need this. Game manager. Okay, there we go. Okay, this is, so we're gonna remove this just like that, so that I know this is game manager. This single player, so we're gonna put SP. Enemy setup. Okay. All right, so we get the adventure manager. Register SP manager, because for Twitch rate we also assign the rate manager. So once we assign this, we have to turn this tool on in single player. Oh, where are you? There we go. Single player equals true, and then enemy equals true. This is our two parameters or two flags to show that at least if I do debug, I know at least this is triggered. And then avatar active, because we just need to set up, right? Play avatar enemy, set up this. Then we don't need this. Everything will be handled here. Yeah, setup and true. Oh, come on. Did I write anything? No, I didn't write anything. Okay. There we go. Set. No, I don't need to write this. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna test this because we still have one more thing we need to do, and that is making the enemy attack our player. That would be a whole different ball, a whole different thing. All right, there we go. It's still doing its thing. Come on, come on. So once the enemy attack, that's it, right? That's the first thing. That's the small steps, right? So what I want to do is basically taking baby steps. Taking baby steps for all these things. Wow. All right, come on, come on, come on. Okay, cool. Now I can press play. So by default, it should attack the player. Oh, sorry, not the player. It should get damage and then it should just die straight away. Skadoosh, come on, skadoosh. Skadoosh, no. No. Hello? Avatar active, true, yeah. Why is it not active? I don't know. No, we need to make sure this thing is working. It has all the check. It has all current HP. No, that's not right. Okay, yes, avatar active. For some reason, it doesn't register. All right, player hit, skadoosh, and player hit, skadoosh, and then no KO. Did I put anything wrong? Let's double check a few things. Let's double check a few things. I'm doing this just a quick little hot fix. The key thing is I need the AI to die or get knocked out. If not, this really doesn't work. The next one is do I have enough time? No, I don't have enough time because I need to do my modeling. So unfortunately, because the next one is the the enemy should walk towards the. Okay, cool. Yes. Interesting. So the problem is, okay, you know what? I would change this. Okay, I think I know the problem, but is it really the problem? Not fun though. Okay. So this is it. So enemy, I cannot use single player. That flag is exclusively um for player. This is mainly for player. If I scroll up, I should be able to see something. Yeah, single player. Build this when single play when adventure clean? No. Ah, there we go. Yeah, it doesn't trigger boss KO and whatnot. There we go. That's the reason why this is not registering. To build. Next. There we go. To build next episode. Okay, so for now, I'm gonna just put single S. Okay, just make it a bit more obvious. All right, so for now, false. In fact, I'm not gonna even trigger because I did put a note there, and there we go. There we go. Okay. So the next one on the list is we need our stats page. We need our. So for digital pad, we have. No, you know what? Slowly. Let's get all the functions up. I think I listed down on my Discord channel, and I think that's the next one as well. A lot of I won't say community, a lot of stream and stuff is they start to use Discord anyway. So I think that's one small thing I need to do as not say do, but I still need to start promoting. I really need to. Okay. Season one. Okay. What about single player? Did I write anything for single player? No, I didn't write anything for single player because we have this to figure it out. KO phase, foil, version 2 R&D, and then we got boss stagger. Yeah, so that's just a lot of things here. So for now, I'm just gonna do an official devlog 18. It is episode 18, my friends. And then we're going to focus on the single player now. Yes, devlog 17. Season 1, yeah, for now I'm just going to put it there just for. Okay, with season 1 on ongoing. All right, last week was the kickoff for season 1. Now it's the 1 week has passed already. With season 1 ongoing, doing live game dev is a challenge. So task is needed for off stream. Okay, there we go. Spelling check. All right, task. Okay, so we have basic combat loop has to be complete in complete within the week. Okay, this is priority. We're gonna put a priority tag. Priority tag. Okay, this is for with season 1 ongoing, doing live stream game dev is a challenge. Okay, so a task, also a task list is needed for off stream for the single player hard. All right. Actually, you know what? Task priority. There we go. Priority with deadline. You know what? Just priority. I think I spelled the word deadline wrong. Okay. And then we need KO phase. Technically, KO phase has to be done today. All right. So that's it. That's the entry. I know most of you can't. Oh, dang it. Dang it. Okay, so that's that. Let's double check. Let's go back to the game. All right, cool. Enemy should die. Skadoosh. Come on, skadoosh. Yeah, so attack, go back to happy phase, attack, and then, yeah, KO phase needs to have KO phase. Okay, cool. Done. And I need to fix this as well. Like the guys keep on attacking. Technically, it's not supposed to. It is done. So game loot I have to do it off stream, unfortunately. So with that, that's all I have for you for today. Thank you for tuning in, my friends. I wish you good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night wherever you are. Have a nice day, my friends. Stay safe. Until then, I will see you guys same time, same place, 9 p.m. PT time. Now on Twitch, no, now on Kick as well, right? So on Twitch and on Kick. Awesome. I really want to see how the Kick growth is, and that's it. That's it. I will continue with other stories. Yeah, you know what? Next episode. So for those who are watching on YouTube, this guy will go on YouTube. I would say don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and help this channel grow. Until then, I will see you guys in the next episode. See ya, my friends.